What's up, guys? It's all here in a Pokemon Aired Wi-Fi battle, and this is a battle against Battle9629. I don't remember the numbers. But in either case, yeah, this is like I don't even remember like my third or fourth battle with this team. I just haven't been able to battle much lately because of school, and then I have to apply to colleges, but January 1st and stuff. But winter break is soon, so maybe I'll get some more content to you guys. But anyways, I'm going to show you that, I still am very inexperienced and that I suck at this game, unfortunately. But so, yeah, just watch. Anyway, I'm going to start out with Hydreigon. I'm going to switch out because I know this Infernape has a sash, so I'm going to, I'm fearing the close combat. But he goes to set up the rocks, and I didn't see that coming. So I'm just going to go into Gengar, go for the Shadow Ball, thinking I'll take it out or take it down to his sash. But then I knew, like, even though my Gengar would die, Flare Blitz would take his own Infernape out. But I did not see this overheat coming whatsoever. So he goes for overheat and takes out my Gengar, and I had no idea what just happened. I thought he had Flare Blitz, but no, he had overheat, which is honestly the better choice. But I'm gonna go into Glass because I know he cannot do anything to it since he's at -2 special attack, and then his physical attacks won't do crap. So I'm gonna go into Glass, go for the rocks because I knew he was gonna switch, and I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake to see how much damage it would do to the fortress. And it really doesn't do much, and I don't know why he goes for Stealth Rock again. Like, Glasgow doesn't get Rapid Spin or anything. I don't understand that. But now I'm going to switch out because I know Earthquake cannot do much, and he, unfortunately, is going to get his own Rock Stop. But I'm going to go into Hydreigon because, I'm going to go into Hydreigon because I knew he'd probably Rapid Spin, and I can take him out with Fire Blast. And here, I really should have predicted the obvious switch to Garchomp or something that's not Fortress. I went for the Draco Meteor, but I went for the safe play, unfortunately. Went for the Fire Blast. I mean, it does a decent amount of damage. I was kind of hoping for the burn, but it didn't happen, and that kind of really sucked because I could have just Draco Meteored and killed the Garchomp. But now I'm going to go into Gliscor as he goes for Earthquake, predicting me to switch to, I don't even know what, but I just go into Gliscor to take a hit. So I'm going to go into Gliscor. I'm going to go for Earthquake to trying to do damage to Garchomp. He's going to switch it back into Fortress because he knows he can take my hits easily. So I'm going to go for Rocks again, to get him up so he takes residual damage coming in. But then I realized I can't do much to this Fortress, so he's just going to go back for the Rapid Spin. So that turn was pretty much a waste. So that was a really bad play on my part. But I'm going to go back into Hydreigon so I could easily take it out with Fire Blast. But at this point, again, I make a mistake. I mean, it's not. I predict his switch back to Garchomp, but I mean, maybe not even Garchomp, but to something else. So I go for Focus Blast. But I forgot he has Jellicent for some reason, and he goes right into it. So now my Focus Blast is rendered useless. So I have to switch the hell out. Now I go into Black Kyurem because I know it can take on Jellicent with the Fusion Bolt, and he does go for the Scald, and he gets the first turn burn. Now that sucks because now I don't even know what to do. But on this turn, I kind of was thinking a lot about it. I'm like, is he going to switch or is he going to stay in? Then I realized, fuck it, Black Kyurem's pretty much useless at this point. I'm just going to go for Fusion Mode to see how much it does. And it does so much damage, even when it's burned. And then Shadow Ball doesn't do anything. This thing is so powerful and bulky. It's just, its typing sucks. But I'm going to go into Vaporeon as we actually pulled a double switch. Now, I knew he would switch into one of his ground types, either Landorus or Garchomp, so I just go into Vaporeon because I know it can take hits from these guys. But now, he's going to go for the Earth Power, and I realize that it's the Life Orb Sheer Force set. And that scares me because it does so much damage to my Vaporeon. But I was predicting him to go back into Jellicent with the Water Absorb. So I go for Toxic, but he unfortunately stays in. So now I'm gonna have to switch out because I do not want to take, a frigging another Earth Power, and protecting would just be, irrelevant and useless. So I decide to fodder out my Kyurem. I know it will die due to entry hazards. So I decide to fodder her out, and now he's, I would get a switch, like a safe switch into anything that can take on his, Jellicent. So here I'm gonna decide to not predict, just say fuck it, I'm gonna go for the Draco Meteor, because even if Fortress comes in, that's a physically bulky Fortress, and it's gonna take so much damage from the Draco Meteor anyway. So I just decided to go for it, and thank God I did, because that took out the Jellicent. But now I know Draco Meteor won't do much, and he's gonna go for, I guess, I'm thinking a second layer of Spikes, and that's exactly what he does. So I'm just gonna go into a Vaporeon and take advantage of the, I know Vaporeon will live on the switch in, but wow, I can't even, say. I know the Vaporeon will live on the switch, and so I can just go for the Wish and protect it and heal my Vaporeon back to normal. Well, not normal, but it heal it up very nicely. So I'm going to go for Wish, and here he's actually going to make a really nice play. He's going to switch out into his Garchomp, knowing I'm going to protect. I really wanted to go, like, I really wish I went for the Scald there, but I just had no idea that he would do this, and I think I made the right play. It's just he made an even better one. So he's going to go into Garchomp, and now I'm going to go for Protect to see what he's going to lock himself into. And I see that he's going to lock himself in just Outrage. I suspect it's a Scarf, since there's nothing else that's Scarf in this team. So he's going to go for Outrage. I know Vaporeon will live this hit, because Vaporeon is invested in defense, and it's really bulky. So I go for Scald. I am praying for the burn, because he got a burn with his Jellicent. I should get the same, and it's exactly what happens, because now I get the burn, so his Garchomp will not do as much damage as will not do as much damage as it would have initially. So this thing is much less of a threat, and I can, take it on much better. So I'm going to go for Protect, trying to stall the burn, and I should have went for Protect again just to be kind of a jackass. He should have went to Protect again just so he could, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, because Vaporeon at this point is useless. It's going to die to entry hazards. And for some reason, I thought it would live, but I know it wouldn't. So I don't know why I just didn't stay in and went for Protect. So I'm going to go into Lucario, and I'm going to make a stupid play. I'm going to go for the Swords Dance, thinking that I will take this Outrage better, and that I can get 2 hits off on any of his pokes instead of 1 from Life Orb. But I barely lived that Outrage, so now he is going to go into Infernape, and his Infernape has Fake Out, so if Fake Out has +2 priority, so is Extreme Speed. He outspeeds me, so he's going to take out my Garchomp, my Lucario. So I really just should have went for Extreme Speed on the Garchomp, taking it out, and then, maybe I put him into more of a dangerous position, because Extreme Speed would have still done damage to Landorus, and then Landorus would have taken toxic damage, so, anything would have been better than that play, but I made the stupidest play ever, and it cost me. So I'm gonna go into a Dragon and go for Fire Blast. I think that was Fire Blast. Yeah, I killed it off with Fire Blast to go for Fortress. I don't remember even what happened. I don't care, because basically now I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna have to go into my Gliscor, and it's only my Gliscor and my Hydreigon left. Now I knew this play. I knew he would switch into Landorus, because Earthquake on Fortress was obvious. That's what I've been doing, so I knew he'd switch. So I go for the Ice Fang, and I miss. 95 accuracy, and I miss. And that mattered so much, because with Ice Fang, I would have been able to take out the Landorus, and if I didn't, then the toxic damage and the Life Orb definitely would have. So this Landorus would have been dead, and that play mattered so much, because now I'm gonna go into my Hydreigon, I'm gonna go for Fire Blast, and it's gonna live. If my Ice Fang hit and he would die, then he would just have Fortress and Alakazam left. So maybe I could have done something with Gliscor and my Hydreigon to actually take out his Fortress and his Alakazam. Like, I could have kept Earthquaking and his Fortress would have died eventually. But that's not the case, because now I just had a Hydreigon. I went for Fire Blast. It didn't even kill Landorus. So he had, his Alakazam would have definitely lived a Fire Blast, but it didn't even kill Landorus. So that was the game. It was bullshit that I missed the last Ice Fang, but I did make some bad plays, so I guess that's what I get for, being kind of crappy. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I know I'm not the best at this anymore, but I really need to get better at this, because I used to be good. But yeah, in either case though, hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later.